Ladies and gentlemen, today I am here to ask you a simple questions. Why not you? This question, simple as it may seem, has the power to transform everything about your life. It's a question that challenges everything we've been conditioned to believe about ourselves, our potential, our worth, and our place in the world. So often we look at the question, why not you? Holds an extraordinary power. It's simple yet profound. When most of us go through life with a certain narrative we tell ourselves about what we can and cannot do, about what we are capable of achieving. We are conditioned to think within boundaries, to limit our own potential, often because of what others have told us or what society has deemed as acceptable. But when we ask ourselves, why not you? We break free from those constraints. It is a question that forces us to reflect on our own worth and capability, and it encourages us to challenge the beliefs that have held us back for far too long. Instead of measuring our value by someone else's standards or comparing ourselves to others, we begin to realize that we are the ones who set our limits, and we are the ones who have the power to shatter them. In our lives, we often find ourselves looking at other people and wondering what it would be like to have their success, their happiness, or their impact on the world. We think if only I had what they had, maybe I could do that too. But the question, why not you, turns this narrative on its head. It asks you to see yourself as someone who deserves all the same things. Why not you? Why shouldn't you be the one who achieves greatness? Why shouldn't you be the one who reaches their full potential and creates the life they desire? It encourages you to take ownership of your own life and stop making excuses for why your dreams haven't yet been realized. There's no reason why you shouldn't be the one who succeeds. It's simply a matter of believing that you are capable. When you ask why not you, you begin to embrace the power of possibility. It opens up your mind to the realization that the life you dream of isn't just something reserved for a select few, but for anyone who dares to believe in it and pursue it. This question doesn't ask if you are capable of the firms that you are. It pushes you to stop waiting for the perfect conditions or the approval of others and to take action now. The world won't change unless you make the decision to change it. When you allow yourself to believe in your own potential, you break free from the cage of self-doubt and step into a world of limitless opportunity. It's a transformative shift from thinking, why not them, to confidently asking, why not me? Dear fellows, one of the most beautiful aspects of the question of the not you is that it isn't about comparing yourself to others. It's about realizing that your journey is yours alone and that you have everything within you to succeed. Each of us has our own unique background, our own challenges, and our own gifts. The world doesn't need another version of someone else. It needs you and all of your authenticity and uniqueness. The question, why not you, asks you to embrace your story, your journey, and your individuality. It encourages you to step into your greatness without the need to mimic others or seek approval. You are enough as you are, and your potential is as vast as your belief in it. Ultimately, asking why not you is a call to action. It's a declaration that you are worthy of all the success, love, and joy that life has to offer. When you ask yourself this question, you are refusing to accept the limiting beliefs that have held you back. You are telling yourself that you are ready and that you have everything it takes to build the life you desire. This question will continue to be a source of motivation and empowerment throughout your journey. Each time you face doubt or fear, come back to this question. Let it remind you that there is no reason why you shouldn't be the one to accomplish all that you've dreamed of. Why not you? The answer is because you are more than capable of achieving everything you desire. Dear listeners, we often find ourselves looking at the success of others, comparing their achievements to our own lives. It's easy to wonder, why not me? When we see someone else living the life we dream of, we see their accomplishments, their triumphs, and we wonder what it would take to reach that same level. And I'm here to tell you today that the focus shouldn't be on them. The focus should be on you. So often we allow our attention to be diverted outward, constantly measuring ourselves against the success of others without truly appreciating the unique gifts and strengths we possess. We are so focused on what others are doing that we forget to look within ourselves and recognize the power we already hold. Belief in your own worth is the foundation for creating the life you desire. It's not about waiting for permission or validation from others to step into your greatness. You must first believe that you are worthy of the dreams you have, that you are deserving of the success you envision, and that you are capable of achieving it. Well, your worth is not determined by the opinions or achievements of others, but by your own belief in your value. You are unique. You bring something to the world that no one else can. And when you recognize and embrace that truth, you open the door to limitless possibilities. The world needs you with all your talents, your perspective, your heart. Yet many of us struggle with this. We've been conditioned to downplay our own achievements and often feel unworthy of the success we desire. We've been told consciously or subconsciously that we need to be like someone else, that we need to fit into a pattern that's been set for us. We're made to feel small when we're meant to feel powerful. But the truth is, no one can live your life but you. No one can take the journey that is meant for you but you. So instead of asking, why not me? Ask, why not me? With all of my experiences, my voice, and my strength, you have everything you need inside of you to succeed. And once you believe in your own worth, the rest of the world will begin to see it too. This is not about arrogance or entitlement. It's about acknowledging your inherent value. You do not need to shrink yourself to make others comfortable. You do not need to apologize for your dreams or for wanting more out of life. When you believe in your worth, you stop doubting your capabilities and you begin to step forward with confidence. It's not about being perfect, it's about being authentically yourself and embracing the person you are meant to be. Well, you don't need anyone's permission to shine. You are worthy opportunities, the success and the happiness that come with living your purpose. Your dreams are valid and you deserve to achieve them. My dear fellows, when you choose to believe in your own worth, you shift your mindset. You begin to see obstacles not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to grow and learn. Or you stop viewing the successes of others as reasons to feel inadequate, and instead see them as reminders of what is possible. If someone else can do it, why not you? Why not you has the same potential, the same ability to work hard, to persevere, and to achieve what you set out to do? Well, your dreams are not out of reach. They're simply waiting for you to claim them. And the first step in doing that is believing in your worth and your ability to achieve. Self-doubt is a silent killer of dreams. It whispers in our ears, telling us we're not enough, that we don't have what it takes, and that our dreams are too big for us. But let me tell you, that voice is a lie. It's the voice of fear, the voice of past failures, the voice of everyone who told you that you couldn't. And the more we listen to it, the more it grows louder. But when we choose to stop listening to that voice, something we begin to hear the voice of possibility, the voice of confidence, the voices of whether we are worthy of the life we dream of. Overcoming self-doubt begins with silencing that inner critic and replacing it with the truth. You are enough. We often tie our sense of worth to external factors, our achievements, our success, the approval of others. But the truth is, your worth is not determined by what you've done or by how others perceive you. It's intrinsic. It's who you are, your core, your value as a human being, your potential to make a difference in the world. When you doubt yourself, you are allowing the opinions and judgments of others to define your worth. But no one else knows your story, your dreams, or your capacity for greatness. Only you can truly know that. So instead of doubting your abilities, start affirming your worth. Tell yourself, I am worthy of the life I dream of. I am capable of achieving it. One of the greatest tools in overcoming self-doubt is self-compassion. Too often, we are our own harshest critics. We would never speak to a friend the way we speak to ourselves. If a friend came to you feeling discouraged, you would lift them up, remind them of their strengths, and encourage them to keep going. It's time to offer yourself that same kindness. Self-compassion allows you to forgive yourself for past mistakes, to understand that setbacks are part of growth, and to encourage yourself to keep going even when things get tough. When you practice self-compassion, you are telling yourself that it's okay to fail. It's okay to not have all the answers right now. What matters is that you keep moving forward knowing that you have everything you need within you. And I know that self-doubt doesn't just vanish overnight. It takes time and intentional effort to shift your mindset. One of the most powerful ways to overcome self-doubt is to take action. Even when you feel unsure, even when you're scared, take that first step. Action is the antidote to doubt. Every time you time to step toward your goal, no matter how small, you are proving to yourself that you are capable, that you are making progress. And each small victory builds your confidence, chipping away at the doubt that holds you back. It's through taking action that you begin to see that the life you desire is not only possible, it's within your reach. So stop waiting for the perfect moment or for the doubt to disappear completely. Take the first step, the next step, and the next. With each step, you'll find the courage to move forward. Finally, it's important to remember that overcoming self-doubt isn't about being perfect or never feeling uncertain. It's about learning to believe in yourself, even in the face of uncertainty. It's about understanding that doubt is a natural part of growth, but it doesn't have to control you. You are stronger than your doubts, and you are more capable than you give yourself credit for. And the dreams you have are not out of your reach. They're waiting for you to take the first step, to trust in your abilities and to claim this from the life you deserve. So the next time self-doubt creeps in, remember this: you are enough. You are worthy. And you are more than capable of achieving everything you dream of. The only thing standing in your way is your believing in yourself. Keep in mind, you all, that the time is now. I want you to hear me when I say that. Too often we tell ourselves that we'll start tomorrow, or next week, or maybe when things settle down a bit. We make excuses for why we can't take that first step toward our dreams. We wait for the perfect moment when everything aligns, when the stars seem to shine brighter and life feels easier. But let me tell you something important. The perfect moment will never come. The conditions will never be flawless. Life will always throw challenges, uncertainties, and obstacles your way. But that's not a reason to wait, it's a reason to act. You've been waiting for the right time, but the truth is the right time is now. You see, the moment you decide to believe in yourself, the moment you decide that you are ready, the universe begins to align itself with your vision. When I reflect on my own journey, I realize how many times I wasn't prepared, how many times I felt like I needed more time, more knowledge, or more resources. But what I learned and what I want you to know is that you will never have everything you think you need before you take action. The first step is the hardest, but it's also the key is in your mindset. If you keep thinking that the moment will come when everything aligns perfectly, you'll spend your life waiting. You will hold yourself back, telling yourself that now is not the right time, and in doing so, you will miss countless opportunities that could have changed your life. You have everything you need inside of you already. You have the strength, the intelligence, the determination. You have the power to start right now. And once you take that step, things will start to unfold. But you have to trust that you are ready, that the time has come for you to go after your dreams. You must stop holding yourself back with thoughts of doubt and hesitation. Imagine where you could be right now if you'd taken action when the thought first crossed your mind. How many opportunities have passed you by because you told yourself it wasn't the right time? Now think about this. If you decide to take action now, where could you be a year from now or 5 years from now? You have the potential to accomplish more than you think possible. But you'll never know what you're truly capable of until you take that leap. Don't let the fear of not being ready stop you. You are ready. The time is now because you are ready. There's no more waiting, no more wondering if it's the right time or if you have enough. Everything you need is within you. And once you make the decision to step into your greatness, the world will open up to you in ways you can't even begin to imagine. I promise you that. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and start creating it. Believe in yourself, take action, and know that the time is now. Your dreams are waiting for you to step into them. All you have to do is believe that you are ready. Your uniqueness is the very thing that sets you apart and makes you powerful. Often we spend so much time comparing ourselves to others, wishing we had their circumstances, their talents or opportunities. But the truth is, your background, your story, and your experiences are not something to shy away from. They are what make you extraordinary. You are the sum of your past, your lessons, and your journey. There is no one else in the world who has lived your life or seen the world the way you have. Your individuality, your perspective is your strength. It's what enables you to think differently, approach challenges with a fresh mindset, and create something that is truly your own. Dear listeners, think about the challenges you faced, the obstacles you've overcome, and the victories you've celebrated. And those experiences, whether they felt hard at the time or not, have shaped you into the person you are today. They have equipped you with the resilience and wisdom to face the future with confidence. You may not always recognize it, but every part of your journey has been preparing you for this moment. Every challenge you faced, every lesson you've learned is a unique tool in your toolbox, and it is this collection of experiences that gives you the ability to succeed in ways others might not. When you ask yourself, why not me? The answer is clear: because you have a story. You have a history that has made you strong, wise, and capable. Your past may not look like someone else's, but that's the beauty of it. You don't need to follow someone else's path. You don't need to mold yourself into a version of success that isn't yours to claim. And the life you desire is rightfully yours to pursue, because only you have the combination of skills, knowledge, and heart to bring it into reality. The very things you once thought were your weaknesses are actually your scissor powers. Many people who have achieved great things in life were told they weren't enough. They didn't fit the mold of success. But they embraced their uniqueness and used their differences as fuel to prove the world wrong. Just think of the people who inspire you, Maya Angelou or Nelson Mandela. Their stories weren't easy and the road to success wasn't clear, but they embraced the things that made them who they were. And didn't try to fit into someone else's version of success. They defined their own. They created a path that was uniquely theirs, and that's exactly what you can do too. So I urge you to take a moment today and reflect on your own journey. Embrace every part of who you are, your background, your struggles, your triumphs. Don't let the world convince you that your uniqueness is a limitation. It's a gift, and it's the key to your success. When you ask, why not you? Let the answer be, because I am me and I have everything I need to make my dreams come true. Your individuality is your strength, then it is exactly what the world needs. Believing in yourself is the foundation of every great achievement. It all starts with the conviction that you have the ability to succeed, regardless of the obstacles that stand in your way. When you believe in your potential, you tap into a force greater than a challenge or setback. It doesn't matter where you come from, what your past looks like, or what others think about you. Your belief in yourself is your superpower, and it's the key to unlocking everything you've ever dreamed of. Without that belief, you're setting yourself up for failure before you even start. But with it, there's nothing you cannot overcome. The beauty of belief is that it doesn't require anyone else's approval. It's not about waiting for someone to tell you that you're good enough or that you have what it takes. No, belief in yourself starts from within. It's about standing in front of the mirror and looking yourself in the eye, recognize I'm worth, and saying, I'm enough. I have what it takes. This belief is what drives you to take the first step when the path seems unclear, to keep going when the road is tough, and to stand tall when the world tries to tear you down. Believing in yourself means trusting that you are worthy of the success and happiness you desire. And when you trust yourself, the world starts to open up in ways you never imagined. But I know that belief isn't always easy. There are days when doubt creeps in, when the voices of others, those who told you that you couldn't or shouldn't make up couldn't in your mind. You'll face rejection, failure, and criticism, and it can be easy to let those experiences define you. But let me tell you something, rejection is not a reflection of your worth, it's just a part of the journey. Failure is not a sign that you should give up. It's a sign that you're growing. And criticism, well, that's simply an invitation to rise above. Believing in yourself doesn't mean you won't face challenges, but it means that no matter how many times you fall, you'll always get back up. You'll keep moving forward because you know that you are capable of more than you realize. Belief also empowers you to set higher goals and go after what you truly want in life. When you believe in your abilities, you stop settling for mediocrity. You stop limiting yourself based on fear or insecurity. Instead, you begin to dream bigger, push further, and reach higher. You stop looking at others and thinking, why not them? And start thinking, why not me? This shift in mindset is powerful because it puts you in control of your own destiny. You start seeing yourself as worthy of success, deserving of abundance, and fully capable of creating the life you want. And when you believe that, you begin to act accordingly. Your actions become aligned with your dreams, and that's when the magic happens. The most powerful thing about belief is that it's contagious. When you believe in yourself, you radiate confidence and strength that inspires others to believe in you too. And when you surround yourself with people who believe in you, it becomes easier to keep going when the road gets tough. And it all starts with you. It starts with your own self-belief. Yours a word enough thinking that you are worthy and that you are capable of achieving everything you dream of. The more you believe in yourself, the more you'll see the possibilities that surround you. So let me ask you again, why not you? Why not you with all the power, talent, and potential you hold within? And the only thing standing between you and your dreams is your belief in yourself. Believe, and the world will start to believe with you. My dear fellows, the failure is often misunderstood. People tend to view failure as a roadblock, something that stands in the way of achieving success. But I want to challenge that perspective. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a necessary part of the process. It is through failure that we learn and ultimately achieve greatness. Every successful person you admire, every trailblazer you look up to has faced failure at some point in their life. And didn't let it define them. Instead, they used it to fuel their determination and drive. Failure teaches us what doesn't work, and it pushes us to find new ways to move forward. Without failure, there would be no growth, no progress, and no true success. When we fail, we often walk defeated as though we've lost the battle. But failure isn't about defeat, it's about resilience. It's about learning and resilience. It's in those moments of failure that we discover our true strength. We realize that we are capable of bouncing back, of standing up and trying again. Each failure builds resilience in us, and resilience is the key to success. It's the ability to get back up no matter how many times you fall. And resilience is what allows us to keep going when the world tells us to stop. Without it, we would be stuck in a cycle of fear and hesitation, never moving forward. Every time we fail and rise again, we become stronger and more prepared for the next challenge. Failure also teaches us invaluable lessons that success alone cannot provide. When you fail, you are forced to confront your weaknesses, your limitations, and your mistakes. These are the moments that offer the greatest opportunities for learning. Failure asks you to reflect on what went wrong, why it happened, and what you can do differently next time. This process of reflection is essential for growth. It allows you to make necessary adjustments to improve and to move forward with greater wisdom and clarity. Without failure, you would never have the chance to refine your approach, to fine-tune your skills, and to grow as a person. Each failure gives you a new piece of the puzzle that will eventually lead you to success. One of the most important things to remember is that failure is not permanent. It is simply a temporary setback on the path to success. If you allow failure to define you, it will hold you back. But if you view it as an opportunity to learn and grow, you'll move past it with even greater determination. The key is not to let failure stop you in your tracks. Instead, let it push you to rise higher. I've failed countless times, and each failure has been a stepping stone toward my success. It's through failure that I learned the importance of perseverance, of believing in myself, even when things didn't go as planned. And the same is true for you. The moment you accept failure as a natural part of the journey, free yourself from the fear of making mistakes. You allow yourself the freedom to try, to experiment, and to pursue your dreams with boldness. So when you face failure, I encourage you to embrace it. Don't shy away from it or let it discourage you. Understand that failure is not something to be feared. It is a vital teacher on your path to success. Let each failure remind you of your strength, your resilience, and your ability to keep moving forward. And remember, it's not about how many times you fall. but how many times you rise. And when you rise stronger, wiser, and wiser, determined than before. So take heart in the face of failure. See it for what it truly is, an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to ultimately achieve the greatness that is waiting for you. Life is full of challenges, and sometimes it may feel like they come at you all at once. Whether it's a setback in your career, a personal struggle, or a difficult period in your life, challenges seem inevitable. But here's the truth. These challenges are not here to break you. We often look at challenges as roadblocks or barriers, but the reality is that they are stepping stones on your journey to success. The toughest moments in life are the ones that force you to dig deeper, to rise higher, and to discover reserves of strength you never knew you had. It's through those moments of struggle that we learn what we're truly capable of. Each challenge we face brings with it an opportunity to learn, grow, and evolve into a stronger version of ourselves. And in those moments when you feel like giving up, I want you to remember this. You are not being tested to see if you will fail. You are being tested to see just how strong you truly are and whether you're willing to rise above it. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after setbacks, to find the strength to keep going even when the odds seem stacked against you. It's easy to feel discouraged when things aren't going your way. It's easy to believe that maybe you're just not cut out for success when you face failure or rejection. But true resilience is about embracing those challenges, not as signs of defeat, but as proof that you're moving in the right direction. Each challenge you overcome brings you one step closer to the life you've always dreamed of. And each time you rise above adversity, you build a foundation of strength that no one can take away from you. I faced many challenges in my own life: rejection, failure, moments when it felt like the world was telling me I wasn't enough. But I didn't let those challenges define me. Instead, I used them as fuel to push myself even further. The pain and the struggles I faced didn't break me, they made me. They gave me the clarity and the determination to keep going and to never settle for less than I deserved. I want you to understand that the challenges facing in your life are not the end of your story. They're merely the chapters that prepare you for the next level of greatness that is waiting for you. And remember, the greatest successes are often built upon the greatest failures. It's through the struggle that the most powerful transformations happen. When life feels overwhelming, I want you to hold on to this one truth. The challenges are not your enemy, they are your allies. They are the teachers that help you develop the mental, emotional, and spiritual strength necessary to handle bigger dreams, greater successes, and more profound achievements. And the more challenges you face, the stronger you become. So when the next challenge comes your way, don't shy away from it. Embrace it. Welcome it. Because it's not here to defeat you, it's here to help you rise higher than you ever imagined. And every time you face a challenge, you get closer to becoming the person you were always meant to be. So ask yourself, why not me? And remember, you are strong enough to face anything that comes your way. Success is not defined by how many times you fall, but rather by how many times you after falling. Life is full of challenges, obstacles, and setbacks, and we all face moments when things don't go as planned. It's easy to feel defeated when we stumble, when the road ahead feels too hard, or when we experience failure. But here's the truth: every fall is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to get back up even stronger than before. The real measure of success is not whether we experience failure, but how we respond to it. It's about our ability to rise every time we fall and to keep moving forward with greater resilience. And when we fall, it can feel like the end. The disappointment, embarrassment, the pain, it can be overwhelming. And it's in those moments that we must remind ourselves that rising again is what truly matters. Life doesn't ask for perfection, it asks for perseverance. It asks for the strength to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep going. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, as long as you keep choosing to rise. And when you rise, you don't rise as the same person who fell, you rise as someone who has learned, someone who has grown, and someone who is more prepared for the next challenge. Dear listeners, the key to persistence is understanding that failure is not permanent. It's just a part of the journey. There will be times when you feel like giving up, when the weight of disappointment is too heavy to bear. I don't want you to remember this: no setback is final. Every time you rise, you bring with you the lessons from the past, the strength gained from your struggles, and the wisdom from your experiences. This is what makes you stronger. This is what propels you towards success. With each rise, you gain momentum, and you get closer to your dreams. You build the mental and emotional muscle needed to withstand the challenges ahead. And remember, rising is not a one-time thing, it's an ongoing process. The world doesn't expect perfection, but it does expect persistence. And the more times you rise, the more confidence you gain in your ability to overcome anything that comes your way. With each rise, you start to believe in yourself a little more. And you realize that you are capable of achieving more than you ever thought possible. It's not about how smooth the journey is, it's about how steadfast you are in continuing on the path, no matter the obstacles you face. Success is built on the foundation of your persistence, your refusal to give up, and your determination to rise every single time. So when you're facing challenges, when you feel like the odds are stacked against you, remember that your power lies in your ability to rise. Don't focus on the fall, focus on the rise. Embrace the setbacks as opportunities to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Each time you get back up, you rise higher and stronger. The more you rise, the more unstoppable you become. So ask yourself, why not you? Why not now? You have the strength within you to rise again, and with each rise, you move one step closer to your dreams. Keep going. The world is waiting for you to show just how strong you truly are. Success is never achieved in isolation. It's a collective effort, and the importance of a strong support system cannot be overstated. When you set out on the path to greatness, you will face obstacles, doubts, and moments of uncertainty. During those times, it's the people who stand by you, those who believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself, that make all the difference. These are the individuals who will remind you of your worth, encourage you to keep going, and offer you a hand when you feel like you can't another step. No matter how talented or driven you are, no one can succeed alone. It takes a village, a community, a tribe that lifts you higher when the weight of the world feels too heavy. I'll think about the times when you felt unsure or questioned your abilities. Maybe you were ready to give up or convince yourself that you weren't capable of achieving your dreams. It's in these moments that the right people step in and offer support. And that support is what fuels you to keep pushing forward. Whether it's a mentor, a friend, or a family member, the people who believe in you and your vision can provide the guidance and encouragement needed to help you navigate the challenges. They help you see the bigger picture and remind you why you started in the first place. Their belief in you can reignite your own belief when you've lost sight of your potential. When you surround yourself with the right people, you create an environment that fosters growth and positive energy. These people don't just lift you up, they challenge you, inspire you, and hold you accountable. I help you see things from different perspectives and encourage you to reach higher than you ever thought possible. You are a reflection of the people you surround yourself with, so it's essential to choose wisely. If you're surrounded by people who doubt your abilities, who reinforce your insecurities, who are quick to point out your failures, it will be much harder to stay motivated and confident in your journey. But when you surround yourself with people who are positive, supportive, and ambitious, they'll push you to step into your greatness, even when you're unsure of yourself. My dear fellows, building your support system is not about having people who tell you what to hear, it's about having people who tell you what you need to hear. Constructive criticism, tough love, and honest feedback are all part of growing. The right people will challenge you to rise to the occasion and remind you of your potential when you forget it. They'll help you see the truth in your journey and encourage you to keep moving forward, even when it seems like there's no end in sight. They're not afraid to tell you when you need to work harder, be more focused, or push past your comfort zone, but they do it with love and encouragement because they genuinely want to see you succeed. As you continue on your journey, remember that you don't have to do it alone. You are not an island. You need people who believe in you, who will be there during the tough times, and who will cheer you on during the moments of victory. These are the people who walk beside you, offer advice when needed, and celebrate your successes as if they were their own. So don't be afraid to seek out those connections, to lean on others, and to create a community that supports your dreams. Surround yourself with those who lift you up, and when you're ready to take on the world, know that you're not doing it alone. You have a tribe of believers, and that makes all the difference in the world. Building a community is one of the most important steps you can take on your journey toward greatness. We often think that success is something we achieve alone, that we must battle through every challenge by ourselves. But in reality, none of us can truly achieve our full potential without the support of others. The right community, the right people are the ones who will lift you up when you fall, encourage you when you're feeling down, and help you believe in yourself even when you doubt your own abilities. This is why it's so crucial to find your tribe, a group of individuals who understand you, support your vision, and help you grow into the person you are meant to become. When you find your tribe, you are surrounding yourself with those who will challenge you to become better. These are people who push you outside of your comfort zone, who will ask you the hard questions, and who will encourage you to take bold actions. And they won't just tell you what you want to hear, but they'll tell you what you need to hear. They'll help you grow in ways you never thought possible. They will inspire you to dream bigger, reach higher, and work harder than you ever imagined. The right people in your life will serve as mirrors, reflecting your true potential back to you and showing you the greatness that sometimes you fail to see in yourself. But finding your tribe isn't just about finding people who cheer you on when things are going well. It's also about finding those who will stand by you during the tough times. When you're facing adversity, it's easy to feel like you're alone, like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But when you have a community of people who truly care about you, who believe in you even you can't believe in yourself, that's when the magic happens. They will help you keep going. Even when the road gets tough, they'll a shoulder to cry on, a hand to lift you up, and words of wisdom that remind you why you started in the first place. It's not just about finding people who are like you. As you build your community, remember that it's a two-way street. Just as others endure to support and uplift you, you must also be there for them. You should be the kind of person who encourages others, who helps them on their journey, and who believes in their potential as much as you believe in your own. Share your knowledge, your wisdom, and your experiences to help them rise to their highest potential. The more you give, the more you will receive. A strong community is built on mutual support, respect, and love. So as you ask yourself, why not me? Remember that you are not alone. You have a tribe, a community, a support system that is there to help you rise, and together there is no limit to what you can achieve. Are you ready to shine? Are you worthy of all the greatness that is coming your way? When you believe in yourself, when you ask, why not you? The answer is clear, because you are ready, and the world is waiting for you to shine. You are ready to shine, and the world needs your light. You've walked through your life with struggles, with challenges, and with doubts. But I want you to understand something deeply. All of that has been preparation. Every hard moment, every setback, and every struggle has shaped you into the person you are today. I have built your character, strengthened your resolve, and made you capable of handling the greatness that is about to come into your life. When you ask yourself, why not me? You are not just questioning the obstacles in your path, you are recognizing your readiness to overcome them and move forward. All the strength, wisdom, and resilience you need to succeed are already within you. The time to step into your greatness is now, because you are more than capable of embracing all the blessings and opportunities that are waiting for you. There will be moments when you feel unsure, when fear creeps in on, and when you wonder if you are truly ready. But I promise you, that is just a moment when you need to push through the hardest. The question is not whether you are ready, it's whether you will choose to believe that you are. Your mind might tell you that you're not enough, or that you need more experience and more preparation. But in reality, what you need most is belief in yourself. You are more prepared than you think. The world does not require perfection from you. It requires courage, determination, and the willingness to step into the unknown. But the moment you decide that you are ready, the doors will begin to open. Your readiness is the spark that ignites everything else. When you believe in yourself, when you decide that you are worthy of every success and every opportunity, the world starts responding. People will begin to see your confidence, your drive, and your willingness to rise above challenges, and will begin to support you in ways you never imagined. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach will suddenly present themselves to you, and you will be ready to seize them. But none of this will happen unless you make the decision right now to believe in your own worth. Trust me when I say that the universe responds to self-belief. The moment you choose to believe that you are ready, everything around you starts to shift in your favor. My dear fellows, remember, the world is waiting for you to shine. There are people who need to hear your voice, to see your example, and the experience of me that only you can bring. Your story, your gifts, your talents, these are all needed by the world. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks or what anyone else says. All your path is yours to walk. And there are people out there who are waiting for you to show up and be exactly who you are. And you have everything inside of you to succeed, and the only thing holding you back is your willingness to step into that truth. The world will not wait forever for you to believe in yourself, so don't wait any longer. It's time for you to step forward and take your place in the greatness that is waiting for you. As you embrace your readiness, know that this is only the beginning. This is the moment when your life shifts from wishing and wondering to doing and achieving. When you ask yourself, why not me? And you answer with a resounding, because I am ready, you claim your space in this world. You claim your potential, your power, and your ability to shape the future. The world is not waiting for a perfect version of you. It is waiting for the real you, the one who has been through it all, the one who has learned from every failure and every victory. This is your time. You are ready. Now go shine. So I ask you today, as you stand at the crossroads of your journey, to keep asking yourself, why not me? And know that the right answer is this: because I am ready. You are ready to step into your power, to claim your worth, to break through every barrier that's ever held you back. You are worthy of everything you desire, of every success, of every joy, of every possibility that awaits you. And when you rise, yes, when you rise higher than ever you imagined. Keep pushing forward, because you are capable. You are strong, and you are deserving of all the greatness that is coming your way. Don't ever forget this when you believe in yourself, when you ask, why not you? And the answer will always be clear, because you are ready, and the world is waiting for you to shine.